The shit these motherfuckers do for views. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Azriel, the one, signing on. Still, getting my grizzly on. Enjoying my afternoon out. Me and my wife, we just went out somewhere. We was kicking it at Red Lobster for a minute. Doing that thing. And I come home, I'm sitting in my car, relaxing, trying to enjoy my music. And I get a little notice across my desk. So I was like, alright, let me go check it out. And I just come to understand that a lot of you niggas here on the black tube, and matter of fact, let me stop right here for a second. If you are about to get offended for anything I'm getting ready to say, because I'm getting ready to drop a lot of racial epithets, I'm getting ready to drop a whole bunch of fucking diatribe that's going to be logically driven with facts and circumstances that I can prove, you might want to hit that red X in the top right of your screen. If you're going to get offended about the fact that I'm going to use the word nigga, coon, porch monkey, Sambo, silverback gorilla, chimps, you might want to hit that red X. If you're going to get upset at the fact I'm going to say the majority of you niggas ain't shit, you might want to hit that red X. Basically, for anything you're about to hear, if it offends you, understand you need to hit that red X. But like I said, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? I am all my days since I've started making videos, and we'll say all of 5 months ago. I've had this channel for a while, but I just really started making videos. I gotta ask the question, what the fuck is wrong with you chimpanzees? And the reason I'm calling you chimpanzees because you act like you're cognitive, you haven't elevated to your brain function. You're on basic instinct, which is eat shit fucking and do whatever else that chimpanzees do. But I want to know. See, I find it very funny how most of you fucking lame brain ducks love to sit around talking shit about another black man on the tube. But y'all motherfuckers want to be the first ones to claim, we're trying to build a black community. Man, do me a favor and sit your punk ass down. You got these lameoids over there, and let's be real. I thought, I wouldn't have to address some of you lames after I got finished crushing Clifton Rainey, and I did it in 2 videos. But I gotta come back out and I gotta bring out the roach spray, because some of you cockroaches, yeah, y'all need a dose of that raid. Fuck a blackjack. We just going straight up to raid max, exterminating motherfuckers. Because some of y'all, seriously, and this is not all black people in this segment, this is specifically to the men. Some of you need your asses kicked immediately. I'm not kidding around anymore. It's like, I'm being perfectly honest. A lot of you motherfuckers need to be found in the street and have your asses hooked up to the back of a fucking police paddy wagon and drugged through the damn street. Because y'all are just fucking wastes of sperm. I can't blame the black females at this point for some of this shit that's going on, because it is your fuck up. Now let me get into the meat of what I'm talking about. You see, I find it very strange that these same motherfuckers love to talk that black pride, black power bullshit, but you ain't living out what you spitting out. First example I'm gonna bring to the forefront. And this time, it's not TRS. Let's be real. I'm gonna get to those fucking con artists later. This fucking biscuit head Morris Day, father of TJ Henderson looking motherfucker named Lessons to Ball. Really? I find it funny that, these little milk biscuit, sausage buffing, moist, effeminate, sugar in a tank, dick in the booty motherfuckers running their mouth, talking black pride, and these motherfuckers be the first ones to act bitchy when it comes to get battle tested and see if they can stand behind the courage of their motherfucking convictions. Now, I wasn't gonna say nothing to this fucking lame, but I see this motherfucker is part of I'm going to use him and the other group of people here on his YouTube as a microcosm of what the fuck goes on in black life day to fucking day. Now, this Morris Day fucking reject like saying people's names talking like he's big on the tube, like he's about that black pride. And the first question I gotta ask, nigga, who the fuck are you? Addressing you point for point in your video, just about every motherfucker that you named has more subs than you, has more views than you. And everything that they talk, they real talk, is more real talk than yours. What it is, niggas, that you are jealous. And that's the problem with you niggas. Y'all are jealous. Because when a black man who's actually done some shit in his life, he's got some knowledge to drop, you mad because it's not you getting the attention for dropping it. I don't know Hollow Point Redux. I don't fuck with that man. I heard his name. I don't fuck with him. I don't subscribe to him. But I'm pretty sure if he's got a fan base the way he got, and by my count, that's 750 to your 215, obviously people can fuck with him. LA, multiple channels, but more views and more subs than you. And even though I don't agree with what LA is saying, obviously people like what he got to say. Hence, he's more popular than you. I find, and this is strange coming from me, but Pinhead's Blackson, the most dry, boring, insulting, condescending motherfucker in the conglomerate, has more subs and on average has more views than you. A Queasy 100, same bag. Except for he makes sense. More subs, more views than you. David Carroll, more subs, more views than you. Tommy Sotomayor, the man that got the fucking bullseye on his back, could put up a channel right now and in 3 minutes get your subs and your view count average in less than 3 minutes on one video. And in the same day, his one video would have more views than, well, every single one of yours. Then, of course, again, you got to put my name in it. And I'm probably the smallest guy in the crew. Statistics-wise, guess what? I got more subs, views. Oh, and by the way, I actually have a show. And it just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, what crab in the barrel mentality is all about. So black women, please, do me a favor. Bring your punk ass in closer. Come in closer. You see these motherfucking males? These are the niggas that you should not be fucking with. See, jealousy gets niggas nowhere. And what happens is, black women, is that he passes these bullshit traits to your children. Then, when your sons come up and act like bitch-made Negroes, you want to know where the fuck you went wrong. I'm going to tell you where you went wrong. Niggas like Smugs are the niggas you should not fuck with. These are the motherfuckers that talk real tough, play that tough Tony act like it's supposed to work people over. Now, ladies, let's keep it real. You already know what it is. A real thug, a real gangster moves in silence. That nigga don't talk with his mouth, he talk with his hands or whatever he got on hand with him. So you already know the score. We ain't gonna have to hash that shit out. But I'm gonna tell you something as a teachable moment. See, a man that claims he's got something but can't produce shit, a man who says he's a king of something and yet can't even be the master of his own house, a man that says he know how to get that paper but yet can't produce the steps to show you how you can get that paper, is a man that's all talk and no motherfucking action. Now, if you're procreating with a nigga like that, stop. Stop. Just stop. Pick your ass up. Evaluate your life. Realize that nigga ain't shit. And I should probably stop giving him my pussy. And cooking and cleaning for him. Get your punk ass up. Get out of his life. And go find you a real man. See, niggas like that need to be left out of the gene pool. And I understand, ladies, the pickings are slim. They are. They're very slim. But you can do better, I promise you. Now that I'm done talking to you ladies, let me talk to this motherfucker real quick and spit some crack at him. Then I'm going to move on to the next topic. Look, Smugs, that Tough Tony shit don't work. You sat up there trying to pose up like why they won't release the conversation. Nigga, no, they were actually having mercy on you. Because if I heard the tape, Jimmy Cole quit. Now that's a man I've had beef with. That man has said some real disrespectful shit. That man fucked you up. Bad. You got mad because you tried that Tough Tony shit on LA's broadcast and LA shut you the fuck down quickly. Then you tried that Tough Tony shit again. And you got shut down. Then you get salty when people keep bringing up the fact that we don't respect the person that got shot. We respect the shooters. And people ask, if you're so fucking tough, Tony, and it's a valid question to me, what happened to your shooters? Then you got the nerve to talk about somebody living in a welfare home and all this shit. Nigga, your crib look basic. Basic, my nigga. I've only seen snapshots of certain parts of LA's crib. I don't have no critique on it. But I'm pretty sure if we gotta evaluate it, I'm pretty sure we can, if he did a crib's version of his house probably looks a little bit better than yours. If not by much. And again, this is not me trying to cut jokes. This is me just trying to point something out. See those buildings behind me, Smugs? Those co-ops. And I kind of own where I live at. I don't pay rent. You know, you look around my neighborhood, like, you can see my streets are clean. Nobody gets shot, gets stabbed up. I'm just saying. But getting back to you. You love talking about somebody's effeminate. Nigga, you sound like fucking Heavens to Murgatroyd. Heavens to Betsy. Really? Like somebody that dropped a bucket of razors down your damn throat. Nigga, go sit your punk ass down. You are not the king of Kansas City because nobody knows your fucking name. Your music is trash. Your hairline is jacked up. Your wardrobe is jacked up with that fake ass ice on. Your clothing line is jacked up. Nigga, you is just a jack fucking ass who loves to hear himself talk and thinks himself so fucking important and thinks his real talk is talk when his real talk ain't shit at all. Bye. Get lost. Later, loser. So long, sucker. Let the doorknob hit you with the good Lord split you. Don't come back around here no more. Adios. Kick rocks and get the hell out. You're done. You're finished. You know why? Because I banish you, nigga. You go to timeout. You go to your room. Next. It's funny. Because when we look at Talk Real Solutions, these are the epitome of niggas who ain't shit. They're practically, in my book, on par with Smugs. And the reason why I say these are niggas that ain't shit is because these are the same dudes. They stop making videos beefing, but they take that shit on the blog talk. And instead of conducting themselves like men and like gentlemen, they want to fucking bitch, complain, yell, cuss people out. Now, this is not me trying to start a beef. This is just my general assessment, especially after last night's show that I heard snippets of. I can only reasonably conclude that these are some weak, moist, effeminate, nutty in the buddy, circle jerking, daisy chaining motherfuckers. I mean, let's call it what it is. I don't really care about the bone picker train situation because I'm sorry, the evidence is in the proof. It's right there. There's no denying it. There's no refuting it. And there's no legitimate answer you could give me that will fucking excuse that. But here's my thing. I happened to saw a video today, and I'm like, I couldn't believe it, because this is the man another man that loves to talk tough Tony. But this nigga running from the sheriff? Wait a minute. So you did all that bullshit, you talked all that garbage, you stalked the man, you put his girl's address out, you harassed him with his arrest record, and when it come time to pay the fucking piper, your punk ass don't want to answer the door? And you call yourself a man? Really? Seriously? Look, I don't know what to say at this point. Because any man that could do all that shit but cannot stand behind the courage, can't match the courage of his convictions, I don't know what to say. But all I can say is you're not a man. Throwing stones to hide your fucking hands. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucking relative at this point. At this point, I'm like, TRS has just solidified themselves as the biggest fucking group of idiots this side of the Democratic National Convention. It is what it is. I can't say it no better. I can't explain it no worse. It's that damn simple. Everybody talking that fucking hotep shit over there, like that's the fucking way to go. And instead of talking about real problems, they want to bring up aliens and get mad because we're talking about homosexuality. Really? Y'all niggas is jokes. I'm being honest, ladies and gentlemen. I never called Talk Real Solutions after that night that Painless was on. And the only reason why I called was because Painless was on. And I really wanted to talk to that man. But after that point, if I listen to that show, it's mainly because I'm drunk and I need to laugh. It's that simple. But let me get to my point about TRS, and I'm going to bring this shit to a fucking close. These motherfuckers are the epitome proof of niggas who ain't shit. It's that simple. And the reason why I'm saying niggas ain't shit, because black men, today you have you have allowed yourself to become lower than fucking dog shit. And these motherfuckers that I named in the video, the microcosm, pretty much proved that point. When you can spend your time fucking with niggas you don't know, talking shit about niggas you don't know, swear you talking a whole bunch of good shit when you just sound like you babbling at the fucking mouth, it's easy to see why the rest of the world, the rest of the men in the world, see you as you are. Weak, lacking any sort of direction, lacking any conviction in your actions, unable to stand up on your own fucking merits. It's not hard to see that. I'll be honest with you. The closest person that's the nearest person to us in the shithole is the Latinos. And at least the Latinos can be taken seriously, because whatever they decide to put their mind to, they do it. Notice, if you look in your neighborhoods now, a lot of Latinos are moving in. A lot of places where it wasn't a Latino community, now there is one. Whether they're Mexican, Nicaraguan, they're from Panama, Cuba, Puerto Rico, República Dominicana, it doesn't matter. Not only are they getting in there, they're building. And you wonder why your punk ass is relegated to the projects in the worst sections of town, where the streets are nasty, the cops take 30 minutes to show the fuck up, somebody's always getting stabbed, robbed, beaten, raped. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because you ain't shit niggas love to talk the fucking talk. How many of you got the balls to walk the fucking walk? It just goes to show you. I'm not even going to get on the fucking niggas that don't take care of their kids, because that's a whole nother video. It is. That's a whole nother video. And that's a video that I need like maybe 2 hours. Because I got some special heat for niggas like you. But let's keep it on point. See, if y'all want to build a better black community, you can't put everything on the black woman, although a lot of things that's wrong in the black community you can't attribute to her. But this is the one thing you cannot attribute: your inability to do what the fuck you gotta do to be men. A lot of y'all, I'll give Tyrone Thompson credit. He did, like so many of us point out, like Tommy Sotomayor pointed out, the black man is becoming the new black woman. And see, when you got bitch niggas like Smugs, Tyro Dog, Clifton Rainey calling from your mama's house, Bone Liquor 88, No Facts, and the like that are sitting up there, dog, it's no wonder why we men are looking like total shitbags. My solution, simple. Instead of fucking bitching about a nigga you don't know, who ain't giving a fuck about you because you ain't paying the bills, you ain't putting a roof over the head, food on the table, or sucking his dick at the end of the night, how about you take that fucking energy and do something worthwhile? Not try to launch a rap career in your fucking 30s, or pretend that you trying to care about your community when all you guys get personal acts to fucking grind. How about instead, y'all niggas get the fuck out, clean up your streets, organize a neighborhood watch, pool your money together, buy a building, buy a food co-op. How about building a fucking trust fund so that the kids in your block can go to college? How about that? How about when you talk real talk, you talk the real talk. Call a spade a spade. Because a lot of you shines and spades out here ain't really about that fucking life. Y'all ain't about building a better black community. You never give a fuck. You just like how the fuck it sound. Y'all ready to sign up for the war, but you ain't willing to bleed. Necessary, die for what you want. And in that respect, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not perfect. I ain't got it all together either. So don't think I'm talking like I'm looking at you like this. Nah, it's not what it's about. I'm not perfect. I'm just being real. But the difference is I'm willing to bleed for this. I'm ready to die for it. See, because my son deserves better. He deserves all the opportunities I had and more. My son will not grow up in the ghetto. My son will be a better man than I ever was. And more importantly, because I know that somewhere there's going to be a young black girl that's going to see my son. And she's trying to build something. She's trying to get somewhere. And she's going in a positive direction. And I want my son to be man enough that when he meets that girl, those two can get together and produce a stronger black family. And they'll be around black folk that like-minded like them. And they build a black community. But men, black men, we got to make it possible. And real talk, you can't make shit possible when you stuck on bitch nigga shit. When you stuck on trying to prove how fucking tough you are instead of how smart you are. When you start trying to prove how much cash you got just to say you ballin', but you can't teach nobody how to get that money. Instead of telling people you care about your community, nigga, show them. Stop fronting. You don't give a fuck to say you don't give a fuck. But quit that lying. Quit that bullshit. Be a man. I'll respect you for that. But if you can't do that shit, my G, don't come at me sideways. Because all the fuck I'm going to do is just wreck your shit one time. And before I forget, now I don't normally care for Freddie K. But Smugs, I want to put something out there towards you, boss. You threaten a man like that, you don't know what the fuck gonna happen to you. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. The niggas that shot you did a piss poor job. Cause niggas that usually get shot that many times, they should end up dead. So either you didn't get shot that many times, or you did and the shooters was just terrible shots. But one thing's for certain. I don't blame Freddie K. If he decides he want to go to Kansas City and he puts it on camera when he whoops that ass. Because, nigga, you talking real greasy. You in line for an ass whooping. See, I'd personally do it, but I got a son to raise. And it's not at the behest of Freddie K, who I'm not very fond of. It's just because somebody needs to shut your fucking pie hole. People, when you come to my channel looking for change and solutions, understand one motherfucking thing. Change starts with one.